Hi, it's Charlie from Victor Chandler. Welcome to a preview of days 1 and 2 of the Grand National meeting from Aintree. First of all, we're non-runner bet from today, Monday, on the big one itself. A couple of non-runners, a couple of the 5-day entries today synchronised has come out. John Joe O'Neill suggesting he wouldn't, and he would be given an entry, but he's come out, and the forecast is for very little rain after Tuesday in the build-up. Similarly with Notre Père, won't be making the journey over. Scots Irish and Frankie Fig, they will run in the top, and quarter the odds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now non-runner bet on Saturday's National. But let's just quickly look ahead to days 1 and 2. Not going to get wealthy backing big bucks, but wasn't he impressive at Cheltenham, and I don't think he would run off slightly odds on that occasion. I think he'll go off around about 4 to 7 against Grand Cru, who ran a great race against him, but it's big bucks for me to win your hat-trick of Liverpool hurdle successes. Zarkandar also, Paul Nicholls could get off to a very quick start. The second grade one, Zarkandar, of course, the Triumph Hurdle winner, 2 out of 2, takes on Grandway. Looks as if he's going to take him on again, and he would travel really well for Henderson. Of course, Henderson and Nicholls still going for the trainer's title, and I think Nicholls, of course, looking to retain his title, and Henderson looking where he's got some really, some of his big guns, including, of course, Binocular, who's going to run on Saturday in the Aintree Hurdle. Zarkandar, though, really must take the beating. I think 2 out of 2. Remember, it used to be a graveyard for the Triumph Hurdle, coming on to the 4-year-old hurdle at Aintree, but then, of course, Detroit Sun and Also Catch It, they sort of ended that hoodoo, and, of course, Celestial Gull was also just touched off in the race a couple of years ago. That was by Binocular. Binocular, of course, who finished runner-up in the Supreme Novices prior to that. What a Friend We Now Know goes in the Grand National. Denman is going to run in the feature race of the day, the third grade one on the card. I don't know, he raced in this 2 years ago and fell 2 out when he was embroiled in a titanic struggle with Madison de Burley. That really wasn't quite his form, I must say, and I don't know if Punchestown's ever came back to his best. And another one, do you believe, Henderson versus Nicholls, possible head-to-head, and maybe Ben Salem even as well. Alan King hasn't yet suggested. He's also got an entry in the Valuable Chase as well, the 3-mile handicap chase, although of course he will carry top weight in that, following on from his win at the festival. On to the first race of the Fox Hunters, and Baby Run. Will he run in it? Of course, he was fell 2 out with William Twiston Davis in the saddle, but a bit too brave for me. And the ones I like are My Way to Salt and Ryan Martin in the saddle, and also Moncadou. Moncadou finished second in the race last year, didn't stay over 3¼ miles at Warwick last time, and Moncadou was badly interfered with at the first last year in the Fox Hunters, and did well in the circumstances to finish second. Okay, it was Silver Adonis, who was a 50 to 1 shot, but do look out for that. Also, Ryan Mahan will also ride for Paul Nicholls, who else, and he could have a really big day on day 1. This is Walk and Folly, who flopped a bit in the champion chase, but is carrying top weight, and as a result of that, only about 8 or 9 of the runners are likely to be in the handicap. The 2 I quite fancy are Leo's Lucky Star right down the bottom. Maybe Danny Cook will take the mountain to 9 stone 11, and also Leo's Lucky Star for Danny Cook, and also I'm Delilah, who will be £3 wrong for Ferdy Murphy and for Graham Lee. Quickly on to day 2 of the festival as well, and Spirit Sun looks as if he'll go favourite for the novice hurdle. The big guns out for off, and Q Card and Sprinter Sacred don't. The others in the Supreme Novices, they don't run, but can pass on a good word for Saint Grugy, although he is ground dependent and does need soft ground to come up from the Gary Moore stable in the south. Topolsky as well is a 90 rated horse on the flat for David Arbuthnot, won 2 out of 2. Do bear that one in mind as well, although he does hold an entry. He's going to be given an entry, I believe, for the 2.5 mile, but it looks as if he'll take on Q Card if that's the case on Saturday. Waver Prince likely to go off favourite for the RSA chase. We know he acts on the course. He won the Grade 1 novice hurdle on the same card last year. Ryanair 1-2, Alberta's Ron Kalahari King against possibly Tranquil Sea. He may come over for Ireland, and also Masterminded. Big flop in the champion chase, but up to 2.5 miles. Although you remember, he was beaten 18 lengths, I think, in this corresponding race a couple of years ago. That was by Vuipor Ustedes. This is when we all thought Masterminded was an absolute superstar. He's had his limitations somewhat exposed, and he wouldn't be one for me. I think it's Alberta's run against Kalahari King again. The top one is one of my favourite races of the year, Gone Beyond Recall, and 5 Parchment are the ones I'm quite keen on. Although again, Paul Nicholls, who else? Montparain as well has been may well go off favourite for that, but 5 Parchment, Charlie Mans at this moment in time is around about 10 stone 3. He would be my one in that. Bobsworth as well, who's landed this monumental gamble, 7-2 into 7-4 in the Albert Bartlett. He's likely to go off a short price favourite. Sparky May, the mare, second to Vega, she's down in the entries. Well, it would be great if she run, and in the bumper I can pass on a good word for Kilroy of I'm sure my Gaelic that's the incorrect pronunciation, but it looks as if Willie's been looking for better ground for this one, and I like the Irish in this. They've got a good record. They had the beaten favourite in this last year, and of course they won the year before, and also a good one from Bernard Turn as well, from Jessica Harrigan, and I can pass on a good word, but Henderson's likely to have the favourite in that. But it's Aintree National Week, it's also Masters Week, it is a big sporting week. We're non-runner, no bet, quarter of the odds first 5, but can you name the winner of the John Smith's Grand National? Have a great week.
Bet now at victorchandler.com.